If you are feeling drained and stress has left you exhausted, you very likely have leaks in your life that are allowing your energy to slip through. So stay tuned for answers on how to identify and fix your energy leaks so that you're ready to jump full force into God's plan for your life, which I'm pretty sure does not include being so tired that you can't make a difference in this world. I'm Amazon bestselling author Donna Rickett, the Stress Buster Coach, and I teach Christians how to bust free from stress, worry, and fear. If we'll look for the energy leaks in our life and we fix them, then we can handle things with easy power and carry out our responsibilities without a strain. We can learn to live life without wasting an ounce of energy, and all our efforts can have maximum results. Or in the words of the Bible, everything we put our hands to will prosper. Sound good? Let's discover the 7 leaks that drain our power or our energy. Number 1, how you think you feel has a definite effect on how you actually feel physically. If your mind tells you that you are tired, your body accepts that fact. And a big example of that for me is when the number of the daylight hours changes each fall. As it gets darker outside, my mind thinks that it's later than it really is. And if it is late, well, it must be almost bedtime. And all of a sudden, I start to feel tired. And it's really maybe only 5:30, but it's dark outside. And there's actually a lot of good news about knowing this. It tells us that our body can be dominated by our mind. You see, our body will believe what we tell it. So why not use this power for good and tell our bodies that we have lots of energy? Tell your body often, God is renewing my youth like the eagle. The second energy leak is emotional upheaval. This drains your power. If you would take good care and attention, have a well-balanced emotional life, you could conserve a lot of energy. But you leak energy when you allow emotional reactions of a toxic nature, such as regret or guilt, unforgiveness, offense, and jealousy, just to name a few. Now, as Christians, we should be a force to be reckoned with when it comes to evil, but too many of us are lacking any kind of vital force because we're just too tired to stick with the battle. We've worn ourselves out with these emotional upheavals constantly throughout our day. The third emotional leak is you need to get into the proper tempo of living. Your energy is destroyed because of the high tempo, the abnormal pace at which you go. The conservation of energy depends on getting your personal speed synchronized with God's movement. See, remember, God is in you. And so if you're going one rate and God is going another, you're actually tearing yourself apart. And God tells us He'll show us the unforced rhythms of grace. Listen to Matthew 11:28-30 in the Message translation, one of my all-time favorite verses. It says, "Are you tired, worn out, burnt out on religion? Come to me, get away with me, and you'll recover your life. I'll show you how to take a real rest. Walk with me and work with me. Watch how I do it. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace. I won't lay anything heavy or ill-fitting on you. Keep company with me, and you'll learn to live freely and lightly." Of course, that's Jesus talking. Number 4, energy leaks. Some people are tired because they aren't interested in anything, and they have no passion in life. Nothing moves them deeply. And when you get depressed, you often can feel emotionally numb. You get wrapped up in your own little worries, your desires, your hates, and you wear yourself out stewing around about a lot of inconsequential things. You become sick and tired. And the surest way not to become tired is to lose yourself in something in which you have a profound conviction. Get on fire for something. Pour yourself out and you'll never lose energy or your vitality for life. See, you lose energy when you're bored. So get out of yourself and be somebody. When you're thinking, why doesn't somebody do something about this? Whatever this area of life is, the problem that you've identified. Well, be the somebody. Lose yourself in something bigger than yourself, and you'll have no time to get weighed down by your own emotional difficulties. The fifth leak is you may be lacking energy from an accumulation of your attitudes, your fears, and your guilt. It's like they've clogged your energy pipe, and the flow of power just gradually decreases over time. You find yourself retreating in life, and you need healing and an emotional breakthrough to get your free flow of energy renewed. I talk more about this in my Stop the Overwhelm mini course, and I walk you through a coaching exercise of what to do about this. You can find a free sign-up link to that with this video. The sixth energy leak to be aware of is not sleeping well, and of course that makes you tired. And many times when you don't sleep well, it's because you go to bed with fear on one side of you and guilt on the other. And there's no sleeping pill in the world that will work if you don't get to the deeper levels of your mind where this sleeplessness originates from. You see, you need to eradicate fear and guilt, not just medicate it. And our last energy leak to be aware of is staleness in life. The monotony, the unceasing, continuous responsibilities of life. They can dull our freshness of life, and they can give us dry periods. And when you're dry, you have to exert greater energy to do with difficulty what once easily came to you. And so you may need a break. You may need a sabbatical, a change of scenery to get restored. I'm on a mission to help Christians to not live life as usual, to not accept stress, worry, and fear as the status quo, but instead to start reigning in life like God intends for us to, and to spread the fame of His goodness, His glory, all around the world. And when you're stressed and you're exhausted, that doesn't spread His glory. And you're too tired to think about others and even tell them about God. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor, please, and share it on social media or tag someone that you know needs this information. And if you'd like more tools, tips, and training like this, check out the free gift I have for you with this video. But pick one of these leaks that I talked about today and identify it in your life and go after plugging that leak, stopping that leak, and getting more energy in your life.